afternoon you'd like to get him a win.
Yeah, we got him one. The other guy was good. Boyd threw the ball really well. Man, Rosie with a big home run the other way. It was awesome. And then Nunes with an unbelievable at bat there. I mean, these guys don't play every day, but they know what they need to do when they get a chance to go out there and play. And they play with their hair on fire, which is awesome.
What MacKenzie did in the first inning, you've kind of alluded to this sort of thing, but is that like a prime example of where it could have gotten out of control and he not just locked it in?
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about it after he came out of the game. That was a big moment. I mean, to me, you look back, that was a critical inning right there, trying to get out of that first inning. And we talked a little bit about it, and I said, hey, that's maturity on your part. It really is. I mean, things could have spiraled for you really quick. And he made a comment, said, yeah, I'm getting better at that. I said, no, you're getting really good at it now. So continue to do that. I mean, that's who you are. I mean, your stuff is good. Attack the strike zone, and he was fabulous today. Yeah, he was just right on cue with everything. I mean, him and Riley Adams worked really well together today. I mean, he pounded the zone, a lot of fastballs, in the zone, which was awesome.
Ward was warming up for a little bit. What were you seeing from MacKenzie that you wanted?
I just wanted to make sure that somebody was ready in case the pitch count got up there. I mean, he had 67 pitches in the fifth inning, so we want to make sure that Lord, and we have to get Lord going a little bit to make sure he's warmed up so we get him in the game. But after that, he was really efficient, and we were able to push him through that seventh inning. And then Lord was ready.
What allows Rosario to get to that pitch rate?
I just he's really smart. He understands what he wants to do up there, and he's want to cut a bad pitch in. The next pitch he says, I'm going to try to stay. I'm going to look away, stay on the ball, and try to hit a hard line drive the other way. And he did that. The ball carried.
You guys didn't make things work a lot, but he's in the zone. What would you make you guys approach early on?
Yeah, no, he was in the zone a lot. I really believe, for a guy like that, you really got to keep the ball up and really stay in the middle of the field. You really do. I mean, because his stuff, he's got a good slider, good curveball, changeup was good. He threw his changeup to lefties, and his fastball was good. But you got to really look for the ball, stay in the middle of the field. We didn't do that. Another first pitch of the game, CJ swung, and he just missed a fastball. Good swing, balls right there. But then all of that, the last guy to hit a hard ball was Call. Armstrong made a nice play. And after that, it was Rosario and then Nunes. So, but he was, when the guy's around the plate, and this is what I always talk about, when the guy puts you in swing mode, you're going to swing because he's throwing strikes. So, I wasn't mad at the guys, because he had good stuff. I kept telling him, hang in there, get the ball up, try to hit the ball in midfield. Hassel, got a nice hit, but also, got the ball up a little bit. So, but sometimes when a guy's like that, man, you got to scratch and claw, and we did that today.
Did you see better at bats by the time you got to the seventh and eighth and you're still facing him, or was that him finally tired and maybe giving you guys some stuff to do something?
A little bit of both. I started seeing more of his balls up in the zone. I mean, when he's keeping everything down, he was good. The ball started getting up. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but Nunes was trying to get the ball up, and I could still see a lot of his pitches, breaking balls up, everything up. So I said, okay, if we can get him up, maybe we'll hit some balls hard.
With Boyd, is that one of the nastier pickoff moves you'll see around baseball?
That is a good one. That's a really good one. We talked about it before the game, but we were trying. Nunes was on base, trying to make something happen. The game was. We were having trouble getting on guys on base. So if he got to second base, Hassel, got a base hit there. We score a run. So we're looking to try to get a run.
Every time that Nunes gets in the game, he's kind of makes an impact player, has some energy there. When you just make him look like he's bringing his
Yeah, he plays with a lot of energy. He plays with a lot of heart. Fire. And I love it. So, like I said, he works really hard every day. And whenever he gets a chance to play, he's ready to play. He made some really nice plays at second too. Even that last play wasn't easy. He came in and got the ball really well.
I know he had that fire to speak of last year as well. What's the difference this season?
This year he's got the fire, but he's playing more under control. He really is. He understands who he is. He understands what he wants to do. He's not trying to do a whole lot. Just going out there trying to play baseball.
What did Nas's late game at bat tell you about his development this year?
He's been, like I said, he's put the work in. Yeah, I know he loves playing, but he's trying to do the right thing, and that's a heck of an at bat with a guy who's throwing the ball really well. It was awesome.